Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, How to Overcome Corn Addiction. So in these previous videos, we went through the 3 steps: setting up a goal, creating a system to actually achieve that goal, and to change your identity. These are the 3 steps needed for change. So putting all the 3 steps together, you've got change. How you can actually change and beat an addiction. Doesn't even matter what addiction or whatever you're trying to change. That formula, these 3-step formula, is how you actually change and actually stick to it and actually build that positive habit or get rid of negative habits. First, you outline your goal. For example, I want to reduce the amount of corn I watch, the amount of corn I consume, and reduce the amount I beat off. Now you've got to implement a system on how to actually achieve that. So I talked to my previous videos on every time you're feeling tempted and you're giving into your desires, you're on a screen. So you're on your phone or on your computer. And so one way is to just back away from the screen and do something else. Go for a walk, talk to friends and family, do something physical, read a book, something in the physical realm, and you're not just, your attention isn't just sucked into this screen and you're just seeing all this degenerate material, because there's just so much of it online and it just bombards you all the time, every second of the day, constantly. Of course you're going to get incognito tab open and start whacking off. You know, there's a lot, you know. So that's one factor, the fact that you're on a screen. The second factor I'd like to talk about is what is actually triggering you. How are you stumbling upon this material? Because it's either unwillingly or willingly. Sometimes the people that you watch always have that sort of content, or women in that particular industry, and you're consuming that content every day, and of course it's gonna make it even harder for you and tempt you even more when they're advertising their stuff. And then there's like shows and movies that have constant sexual scenes and all that. That makes it hard as well. And of course there's the stuff that you're not willing to see. You're not actually going out of your way, and you're scrolling through and you just see you know, a baddie, and you're giving in to your lust every single time. You need to physically and mentally reject this stuff. And that's why I personally like to use this. It's kind of cringe. I find it kind of cringe, but it actually works just by saying, no, I'm good. And it just makes you aware that it's not just attacking your psyche, attacking your subconscious. You know, this constant bombardment on your subconscious. You don't even realize that you're giving into your lust every time. And it's just chipping away at you till you get that incognito mode open. And because the first time you see it, it might not even bother you, you know. But again and again and again, it just adds up, right? We're only human. That's why we got to be aware and protect our psyche, guard our psyche every time, straight away. Just like, no, thank you, I'm good. You know, you got better things to do with your time and energy, your life essence. Do not squander it. So use these 3 steps to elicit change. And I'll delve more deeply into these specific steps right now for you. So with your goal, overcoming corn addiction, I don't want you to go completely cold turkey, just trying to quit straight away, because let's be honest, we've all tried that and it just springed back and you just got tempted and you indulged in your desires just even harder, even more so. So that's not good. We need to slowly phase it out, slowly reduce it over time, because this is an addiction that we've been consumed by for a lot of our life. It is ingrained in our lifestyle. So it takes a long time to actually just phase it out, and that's okay. These things take time. Step 2, the system. I talked about some of the methods and strategies, what triggers you, and try to best avoid it. And step 3, identity. So it's part of who you are since you've been doing it for so long, and since you think about it in a way that it is part of who you are. for example, language like, oh, I've got to quit watching corn. That still means you identify with that activity when you should be saying, I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't watch corn anymore. That's not me. You got to have a change in your mentality, because if you're doing the first two steps here and you're just trying to think, most people we all are guilty of this, but for the most part, we just think of, oh, I got to quit. That's the goal. We just got to quit and expect everything to fall into place. And then we've got the system. That's a good step in the right direction. But if our identity is still a corn watcher, a meat beater, how would you ever change? Because if it's part of your core identity. So identity is very important, and that's what I got from reading Atomic Habits. It's great stuff. And so that's how you elicit change. Like and comment and subscribe for more videos like this. I hope it helps. I'm gonna keep these videos up, and I'll see you next time. See ya.